Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I will be your host on this magical mystery tour. I'm talking a little bit quiet today because it's really early still. It's just getting daylight and my husband is on holidays and still in bed. Going to talk a bit about skincare today, and in particular what I've been doing to really hydrate my skin. Last year, about September, my skin got really reactive and this happened. Not pretty. And I really struggled with hydration. I got eczema as a result. And so what I've been doing is I pulled back on actives quite significantly and really started pushing hydration in. So which led me down a rabbit hole and made me discover the 7 Skins Korean method. If you're not aware of it, it's essentially layering an essence or a toner 7 times onto your skin to really flood it with hydration. And I've been doing that and it's been working really well. My skin's probably better than it has been, so I'm just sharing that with you today. Okay, so what I'm doing with it is you can use one product. Some people use 7 different products. I've got obviously quite a few different products that I have access to. So today I am just using 3. I am using the Hada Labo Tokyo Lotion No. 1 Super Hydrator, and it's a super hyaluronic acid essence, the Goodal vegan rice milk, and the Natio treatments Goji berry and vitamin E antioxidant facial essence. So this is an essence. This is sort of, I guess, an essence as well, and then this is a toner. Going between those 3, my skin, I've washed it this morning. It's dry, so you put it on a wet, it needs to be a damp face. I'm just going in with a facial mist from Kmart, nothing fancy, just to dampen it. Can use water. So this is really good in summer for if you have oily skin in summer. This is quite a good method for you to get hydration in when you don't want to be slick, because essentially what it means is that you can pretty much skip all the serums. If you have oily skin and your face feels fantastic afterwards, you can even skip moisturizer. On the flip side, it's fantastic for people with dry skin in winter to really boost that hydration. This has got my skin super balanced, really normal. So again, sorry, that dried down. Wet the face, and I'm going in with the Natio first. Look, just between a 5 and a 10-cent piece. It's not a huge amount that goes in there. Rub the hands and just pat it in. So starting in the U shape where we tend to be driest. And the trick with this is that you try to let it dry down a little bit in between. You don't immediately go straight back in. So we're really pressing that in. And already, I'm a really big believer of facial essences and toners in any case. Make sure when you do this, you're not using one that has got actives in it that's exfoliating. Don't use an AHA, BHA. The last thing we need to do is multiple layers of that and strip your face. Going in with the second layer now. So again, make sure you don't go in with an exfoliating one. This is about boosting hydration. So I use this method in the morning. The nights that I want to use an AHA, BHA toner, or the days I should say, I do that of a night time. And any actives I've been really putting on of a night time and keeping the days for super hydrating. So I've done 2 layers of that. Now going in with the Hada Labo. This, a couple of pumps. This is called a super hydrator, and it really is. This really makes my skin super juicy. So you can see I'm not wiping it all over my face, it's a patting motion. And by this third layer, you can really start to feel the juiciness. And what this will do is really plump your skin up. Okay, fourth layer now. So it's really pumping up the moisturiser, and it'll help give you, helps with the glow for sure, but it does really make your skin juicy. I can visibly see a difference in where my lines are, that they definitely look more hydrated, and as I said, plumped. And as we know, if you are not into K-beauty, look it up. They've got some amazing, amazing products. Most of the people that are watching me, I assume, know a bit about it. But if you, just in case you don't, certainly have a look. I think that's 4 layers now. I've lost count. Okay, last 3 layers we're going in with the vegan rice milk. This is a slightly thicker. And don't forget your neck. You can see I'm starting to get a bit of bounce. Okay, layer 6 now. And if it's already layer 7, then we're going in with 8 today. So I've been alternating between, I started doing skin flooding, which is where you apply your serums as well onto damp skin. You don't let it completely dry down. And so a combination of these sort of really work. As I said, if a lot of people just leave it at the 7 skins, the toner. Skins is another word for toner, by the way. This is the last, this is the second last. Skins in Korean is another word for a toner, which is where it come up with the 7 skins method, just for reference. None of these toners that I'm using are particularly expensive. The Natio and the Hada Labo I got from Priceline. The Goodal vegan rice milk I got from a K-beauty store on a visit in Sydney. I'm about to order some more online. I think that's 7. I lost count, to be honest. Too busy chatting to you. So let's look at our skin. Can you see how glowy and hydrated it looks? And she's plush. You can see my line that I get between my brows has disappeared. You can still see just, well, actually they nearly disappeared, my crow's feet, because she's juicy. So you can leave it at that and just go in with the moisturiser. I am today, I'm going super hard. I'm going in with the Mukti Hyaluronic Marine Serum. I don't really need it, but just tiny little amount. It makes, I certainly need less serums doing it this way. Just that one last bit of extra hydration. And then to make sure that that is all locked in, I am going in with an oil. I put my oil underneath my moisturiser. There's a lot of debate about what way you should go about it. This really helps lock in that all this juiciness. So I'm just using the Aesthetics RX Pre-Juvenation DNA oil today. I've just placed 4 drops on my hand, and again pressing that in. Now, if your skin is oily, you probably don't need to do the serum or the oil, and you may even be able to skip moisturiser. Okay, so now we'll let that soak in a little. Keep pressing that in to work it into the skin. And now I'm just going to fan that for a second. I need to speed up the process. Normally I let it do its own thing. So now lastly I am going in with a light moisturiser. This is the Fuller Skin Super Hydrating Moisturiser. Can you sense the theme? Hydrating, hydrating, hydrating. This is a New Zealand brand that's been out since about September last year. Available from Woolies. I think I paid about $50 for this when it went up 50. No, I didn't. I think I paid about $15 for this when it was on sale. So, just a small amount. And just working that in. Now, you'll see how I'm working my moisturiser into my skin. This is how I always do it. Don't forget the décolletage, it's where we show our age the most, and our neck. Really working that in. And that's it. Look at my skin. She's juicy. So she is prepped, all ready to go for the working day. Good skin prep is really, really super important if you want your products to look good. If you wonder why your makeup falls off, if you wonder why your makeup separates, if it goes patchy, if it looks cakey, 9 times out of 10 it's coming down to your skin prep, and we'll dive into that more over the coming months. This was our first little dive into it, so I hope you enjoyed that. As I said, you can use the one product and 7 layers. You'll notice a difference quite literally within the week if you do this method. As I said, it's really, really good for oily skin in summer, really good for dry skin in winter. My skin's normal. So, thanks for joining me on this, seeing my naked face. Tell your mum, tell your sisters, tell your friends. Come along and join this. Get a whole heap of hydration on your face, people. Don't be afraid of it. Plump that skin up. That's what we want, juicy skin. Until next time, bye.